Hey guys, happy Thursday. So I have been doing Chalene Johnson's push journal, which looks like this. And I'm almost through the first month, and it's pretty incredible what you achieve when you set your mind to something. So um, I've been following Push and doing her goal setting system for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. This is the first time she put out a journal. And this is the first time I did it for a different area in my life. And that was creating systems in my house and in my personal life. And the reason that I set that as my push goal is because I've been talking to a couple of friends and they're like, why are you getting so organized? But honestly, I'm responsible for 2 other people now. Hello. And my husband and I, we both work out of the house. So we live in our house. We literally live in our house. Like we are here all the time and the house is always a mess because we live in it. And we just feel I always feel just like a constant like stress mess when I can't find something or you're trying to leave to go somewhere and you can't find that one thing and it just was slowing me down. So when I did her program, she has you categorize all the areas of your life, and then she says, okay, what is the one area that's off balance? And for me, that this is what has been off balance, which is like I categorized it as like my home, personal space, organization, and systems. And systems is really what I want to share with you because Shalene's always talked about systems for years, and I kind of understood what she meant, but I feel like doing this process and researching it more and actually implementing it into my home life, I really get it. And I'm like, why didn't I do this a long time ago? But it's because I didn't need to do it a long time ago. I need to do it now because Brooklyn requires a schedule. She requires 7 a.m. we're doing this and 8 a.m. we're doing this and 9 a.m. we're doing this, and we're just like, what? And I fought it for so long and I've finally given in. So that is the answer to the question of why I'm getting so organized, because it's required in this household by the 3-year-old that's almost turning 4. So here's what I have accomplished, and I thought I would share with you guys. What she has you do, and if you're doing this program yourself, I would love to hear from you. But she has you do a brain dump on your push goal. And just trying to find that page really fast. I should have bookmarked it. But you basically brain dump like every little possible thing you feel like you would need to do to crush that goal. And this is a quarterly goal. I'm on day 25 and I've almost made it through everything. So I'm pretty happy, impressed with myself, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So let me share with you some of these things. And I also read a book. I read half of this book, but I implemented everything I learned. This was my push list. Sorry, complete. Yeah, I know. So this is the part I feel like that people miss. Like if you don't do this, then every day when you go to do like your 3 action items off of your push list, you don't know where to pull them from or what they should be. So I felt like I needed to get this under control so that I could breathe. So the first thing was grocery lists. I know this sounds so silly, right? But I did a Target list and a Sam's list. It's pretty much where we shop besides the actual grocery store. So it really was just like going through your pantry and looking at what do you buy every single week, because most of the time we buy the same thing every week, or we go, if you're like me, you go to the store and you spend more money because you're walking through the aisles and you're like, oh, this is new, or oh, I've never tried this, versus having a list and sticking to the list. If you've ever noticed, if you shop online versus going to the store, I spend less when I go online because it's fast, it's quick, I know what I'm getting, I see how much is in the cart versus I'm in the store and I'm like la 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 and I'm bored and I'm just throwing things in the cart. So not only is it about typing up a list, but it's then about outsourcing it. So letting it go. Now this could be done like by someone, but it also could be online. So you could, have your groceries delivered and have that, once a week, something like that. We have pets, and the pets rule the house besides the children. So there's always meds. Hiccup is diabetic. She's got a thyroid problem. She's got cataracts, so she's blind. She has allergies. So it's just like, so every week I'm at the vet. So, and we're always out, like literally, like every day is like, oh, we're out of this, we're out of that. So it was just putting everything on a list, putting it on auto ship, putting the dog food on auto ship, done, boom. I don't have to think about it anymore. We cleaned out the mudroom, which was a hot mess room. And as I showed pictures with you guys on Facebook, but what I did is created a function for the room. And that you I'm really bad at this. I buy things all the time. I never take the tags off because I'm like, oh, I might return this. And I do all the time because I never try stuff on. So we set up a return bin. So literally, if I need to return something to Target or Kohl's or whatever, now there's literally a bin in the mudroom to put the returns in. And as you're leaving the house, if you need to take anything, you can do that. We did the same thing with dry cleaning. I shared the mail sorting system. Our mail was literally like this all the time. And it's so my fault, but I'm that person that like runs from the mailbox. I don't even want to know what's in there. I hate papers. So I shared that, but it's basically in the clutter diet, she gives you a filing system to file your mail, and it's been working. I've been doing it for 3 weeks. We're up to date. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel swallowed in papers. I'm like, this is amazing. Is this how organized people live all the time? Another crazy thing I did is planned out our dinners for a month. Because every year it's a stress ball. Every week it's a stress ball. Just sit down and go through recipes and go through Pinterest and go through my cookbooks and pick out what we're going to eat for the week. So, and I do it every week. So instead of, in the book, she talks about if you do something once a week, every week, start doing it once a month and just do it in bulk. And that's one of the consistent messages in the book. So that's what I did. And it's done. Like March is done for like meal prepping and grocery lists. Do you know how much time that is going to save me? This is a huge one. So these were a bunch of little things, a bunch of little systems that I created that will all be done on one day. And for me, that is Sunday. So I do all of Brooklyn's school snacks for the entire week. So again, I was doing this every night. I was like scrambling, running downstairs after baths, after dinner, in between sleep training. Oh my gosh, did anyone pack Brooklyn snack? So now they're done for the week. The school clothes are picked out for the week. I was doing that every night, and then I couldn't find a sock or couldn't find a shirt. I know I'm not the only one. Okay? She goes to swimming. The swimming bag is packed. As soon as we empty the swimming bag, I pack it for the next week. Like, this is life-changing. Sunday, we do the meals, the grocery list, the pantry review, and I go through the mail. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I get it done so fast now because it's a checklist and it's becoming repetition. And that's what a system is not just something you do one time. So cleaning the mudroom out and purging and making it look amazing is not a system. A system is what's going to keep it that way. So it's creating an ongoing system, and a lot of it was function. We just had everything everywhere. Two huge things, the last two things I have on here, that I've done this all in 25 days. Hello, this is amazing. The other one was my closet. Now I did outsource that. I hired someone to come in and help me purge years and years and years of clothes. And that's because I was pregnant since 2012. So that was 5 years. I had clothes from before I was pregnant. So I had every size upstairs, including pregnancy clothes. So we just went through and we purged everything. We'll do a sale. We'll do donations, consignment shop. Like, that's a huge project in itself, right? But then setting up the function so that when I walk into my closet, here's my workout clothes, here's my everyday clothes. If I have an event, here's my event clothes, versus everything was just like, because it's my nature to be messy. I'm a sapphire. It's my social style. So I'm that person that can live in a mess and find things and function until I had 2 kids, until I have a business and 2 kids and Brooklyn, who requires structure. So mama had to conform. So that closet will get updated every month or every quarter. She'll come in and she'll help me update it. Meaning, like, okay, you haven't worn this in 6 months to a year, donating it. What are we missing in this closet? What events are coming up? What trips are coming up to fill the closet? Hello, this is amazing. And then the last thing we did, which was absolutely huge, it's been on my bucket list. There's so many things on my bucket list that went in this push brain dump, that there were things I just needed to do. I just needed to make them happen. But life is just busy every single day. So sometimes if you don't write it down, it never happens. So my husband and I are proud to say that we have their college educations, boom, done, ready to go. And that feels amazing. That feels amazing because that has been a huge goal of mine forever in building my business. I want to create that financial security with my husband for our kids, to create an amazing life for them. So that's what I have for you. That's what I've been doing with this. And then every quarter you set a new push goal for a new area of your life that's out of balance. I've always done it for my business, for my coaching business. That's why I've crushed every goal that I've set for myself in my business, because I've followed this system. And every single day you do 3 small tasks that are like 10 minutes long that are related to helping you achieve that goal. And a lot of times it isn't stuff that's hard. It's just, you just don't do it because life is so busy and it's so, you're just, I don't even know, right? You get up, you go to bed, sometimes you're like, what day is it? So thought I would share that with you guys. And I love the journal. Yes, I'm really surprised. At first I was like, I don't know if I want to write in a journal. I'm so used to doing my to-do lists on my phone. But the reason I love it is because everything's in here. So like the schedule for the day is, every hour. So I love that. And then you write out 3 tasks. So I take every day, I go to that big push list I have notes everywhere, but believe me, I know what I'm doing. But you go to that big push list, and every single day you pull three things off of here to accomplish that will only take you about 10 minutes. And then you still do what you're going to do for the rest of your life. So it's pretty cool. All right, that's it. Cheers.